I recently made a set of trousers and jacket. You might remember that I was considering making a pair of shorts out of this fabric too. So I obviously ordered some more. The pattern I'm going to be using is the Eucalyptus shorts from Mood. Okay, so I've cut everything out and I have made my pocket gigantic. It looks really big, but it's actually going to be folded in half. So, I mean, it's still pretty big. But I like bigger pockets and I cannot lie. Right, so the first thing we're going to start with is sewing the pocket onto the front of the shorts. As I said before, for this fabric, it frays a ton, so it needs to be serged or otherwise dealt with. I've got my pockets in. I added a little bit of top stitching along the edge to keep everything in place. I'm going to be adding a zipper on the side. So I'm going to actually start sewing up the crotch seams. I've got a front and a back, and now I can stitch them to each other. Usually when I'm sewing shorts or trousers with side zip, what I like to do is to just leave that side completely open and only close it after I've added the zipper. I'm going to pin the right side of the shorts along the side seam. Then I'm also going to pin the inseam together and stitch that down. Now that I have those seams stitched up, I'm going to start working on the waistband. If you wanted to do like a button or a hook and bar closure on the waistband and then a zipper, you could add the zipper now. But if you're doing just one closure, then you need to add the waistband before you add the zipper. For these shorts, you have a slightly curved waistband. This longer side is the side we're going to be attaching to the shorts, and you need 4 pieces, so you're actually going to be stitching them along the side to form one waistband. We're going to do that for each of them, and then we'll have an outer waistband, what you see on the outside, and then you're going to have another one which is going to be the facing. Depending on what fabric you're using, you might want to interface one of the sides. So I'm going to add the interfacing first, and then I'm going to stitch the side seams. The side seam you want to close is the same one you closed on the shorts. So now I have an interfaced waistband and an uninterfaced waistband that I've already pressed the seam allowance in on the long edge. Now we're going to grab our shorts, the interfaced one. Make sure you are catching your pocket and that you line up the seam of the waistband with the side seam of the shorts that you already have. Waistband is in, so now I can add the second layer of the waistband. And this we're going to sew to the interfaced waistband along the top. Waistband is done. Now I need to add my zipper and finish sewing up the side seam and pin your folded edge on the inside. And then if you want to, you can stitch that on the machine, but I prefer to do it by hand. And once that's done, all I have to do is hem the shorts and then I can show you how they turned out.